Welcome to this special Financial Information Month edition of ECCB Connects. Throughout October, financial institutions throughout the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union hosted a number of activities for Financial Information Month with a focus on conducting and protecting your business in a digital environment. As we wrap up FIM 2018, we speak with Chad Allen, Country Manager, and Starlina Roserie, Business Banking Relationship Manager, RBC Royal Bank and RBTT Limited, St. Kitts and Nevis, about the RBC's contactless-enabled point-of-sale device. We also bring you highlights from the FIM signature event, which was held in 3 of the member countries. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoins, mobile wallets, digital currency, are we ready for the transformation? How can you restructure your business to take advantage of opportunities in today's digital environment? Find out and have your questions on these topics answered at the 2018 Financial Information Month Business Symposium, which will be held at the Sir Cecil Jacobs Auditorium, ECCB headquarters, this Wednesday, 31st October from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. The event is free, however, you must register to attend either at the UE Open Campus Center, the Gardens Bastille, or via email to info@eccb-centralbank.org. Join us. Mr. Allen, Ms. Roserie, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Now, the RBC launched its contactless-enabled point-of-sale device earlier this year across the Caribbean. Can you elaborate? What is the contactless payment-enabled device all about?
So thanks for asking. It's really exciting times for us at RBC. And in May of this year, right across the Caribbean, we started to improve our whole merchant service devices. And this is to enable contactless access. So our clients, it's known as tap, where clients can now simply make payments by tapping.
So as opposed to when I would go to the register, I would swipe my card or I would insert it with a PIN. Now I just go and...
You just tap.
Oh, this sounds like very exciting technology. Walk us through step by step. How does the contactless payment actually work?
Okay, great. So when a client steps to a merchant, they'll now be able to pay by just tapping. So what happens is that on that point of sale device, the merchant will enter the goods that you're paying for, the service that you're paying for, the amount. You'll verify, ensure that it's correct. And what you do, you use your contactless card to tap the merchant machine. It will make a beep and you'll know that your transaction has been covered. It's that simple.
So no more swiping and waiting for the processing to happen or entering my PIN. I just tap,
You simply tap.
It's that easy.
It is that easy. I should note, however, that it really pertains to smaller transactions.
So you said smaller amounts. How much are we actually speaking about here?
All right, so we're talking about up to US $50 or its equivalent. So transactions within that amount, you can simply tap. However, for transactions greater than that amount, you go through whether you insert or you swipe your card.
So I'm the customer. I'm accustomed to paying, with the swipe or using my PIN. What are the benefits that I can derive from this contactless payment?
Well, the contactless payments offer significant benefits both to the merchants and the customers. With this new form of technology, the merchant customers, as Chad would have mentioned, could simply tap to pay for any purchase through any RBC NCF enabled point of sale device. So the benefits are that it's fast, it's simple, it's safe, and it offers the convenience. And it's also very efficient because it reduces the wait time at the merchant countertops. We have clients who are actually saying that it is a very simple process and it's easy. Merchants come, they tap, they pay for their goods, and they're out the stores. I think overall it is a very, very efficient way to pay for those small ticket items.
So you mentioned about customers and feedback. Since you've introduced it, what has, the feedback been generally?
Customers are very happy with the device. As I mentioned, it provides that efficiency at the stores because it reduces the wait time for the merchant customers at the countertops.
Excellent. So as we speak about your contactless payment, I'm thinking about Financial Information Month and that we're focusing on the digital environment and conducting business in that sphere. And I'm thinking about security. How safe is it for me to come? What do I have to think about? How safe is it for me to use this form of payment?
It is very safe to make payments through our contactless device. The card remains with the customer at all times during the transaction. And with the contactless cards, it only works within a few centimeters from the point of sale machine. So you paying for someone else's goods is really in fact impossible. The card machine actually facilitates only one transaction at a time through one credit card. The merchant must key in each transaction separately. But it is very important for us to remember, though, that we all play a critical role in fighting fraud, so we continue to remind our clients to protect their PINs, to not give their ATM cards, their debit, or their credit cards to anyone else.
How do customers get more information about the contactless payment technology?
We'll be happy to share more details with our clients. It's simply a matter of visiting any of our RBTT locations and speaking with a business specialist. They'll be able to guide you in terms of how it works and how your clients can benefit, so it can be a win-win situation.
Mr. Allen, Ms. Roserie, thanks so much for speaking with us today.
Thank you for having us.
It's Financial Information Month in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Financial empowerment through education. If you don't know what that is, let me tell you all about it. Learn to spend wisely. Invest to grow your money. Business stability. Step up financially. Help the region's economy. Work to financial security. Prosperity for all of we. FIM is for you and me. FIM is for everybody. So tell your friends and your whole family. Financial empowerment through education. Build yourself and the entire vision. Learn to spend wisely. Invest to grow your money. Business stability. Step up financially. Financial Information Month. Financial empowerment through education.
The signature event for FIM 2018 was a financial fair, which was held in Anguilla, St. Kitts and Nevis, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Here are some of the highlights from those events.
It's Financial Information Month in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. Financial empowerment through education. If you don't know what that is, let me tell you all about it. Learn to spend wisely. Invest to grow your money. Business stability. Step up financially. Help the region's economy. Work to financial security. Prosperity for all of we. FIM is for you and me. FIM is for everybody. So tell your friends and your whole family. Financial empowerment through education. Build yourself and the entire vision. Learn to spend wisely. Invest to grow your money. Business stability. Step up financially. Financial Information Month. Financial empowerment through education.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines is considered a cash-dependent society, and the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, through a financial exhibition, is trying to encourage the use of digital services among Vincentians. Credit unions such as GECO, the Police Cooperative Credit Union, and banks such as RBTT and the St. Vincent Cooperative Bank all took part in the exhibition, which was mounted at Heritage Square to highlight the digital services they provide. Speaking this morning with SBG TV News, the local representative of the ECCB, Rita Miguel, said the exhibition was part of activities to mark Financial Information Month, which is observed in October. She said it is hoped that the exhibition would encourage Vincentians to get out of the line and instead get online.
Hope that would come out of this year's event, because as I said earlier, we are focusing on the digital environment. We are hoping that persons would become more aware of what the products and services that are available, because we know here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines we are very cash intensive. A lot of people would go to their financial institution and take cash and go to spend cash, but we are trying to get people accustomed and aware of the offerings. We have ATM machines, we have debit cards, so we want people to start using the online digital services available so that we can, lessen the amount of cash that we use. So that's the focus for this year.
Some of the institutions which took part in the exhibition took the time to highlight the digital services they provide. They also give some tips on how Vincentians can keep their digital information secure.
Into town, instead of coming in the bank and lining up, you can get the service from anywhere, anytime, 24/7.
There were customers who was afraid to even use the ATM card. Now today, you have thousands of persons doing it, and I think as we progress, everybody will come on board. Do our best to protect customers' information against, different. There's confidentiality. We put things in place in terms of, scams. We try to comply as much as possible with all the various agencies out there that we have to do. We follow all guidelines and try our best to protect customers' personal information and things like that.
Is secure for our own purposes as well as for the identity of persons who make contributions, because we don't want your personal information to be all over and anybody can access it. So we actually have those in place to ensure that your information and data is secure.
Always be alert and observe your environment and surrounding when using an ATM. And especially when you are there, do not allow a person to follow you inside of an ATM machine, especially if it's that only one ATM machine is there. And make sure that you cover your PIN.
To view any episode of ECCB Connects anytime, any place, at your convenience, check us out on YouTube or Facebook at ECCB Connects. And now for this week's financial tip.
Hi, I am Starlina Roserie, RBC Relationship Manager, Business Banking, with your financial tip. Use strong and unique passwords. Protect your password. Memorize it, do not write it down. Change it frequently and do not reveal it to anyone.
We top off FIM 2018 with a business symposium in Grenada and St. Kitts and Nevis this evening. We thank you for your participation in the FIM 2018 campaign, and we look forward to your continued support next year. Check out our Facebook page for highlights of the FIM activities across the region. Remember, Financial Information Month, financial empowerment through education.